Here I am, you know, as a human being. How can I express myself?
Let's just put it this way. I have no fear of opponent in front of me. That I am very self-sufficient. That they do not bother me.
I feel martial arts is a lifestyle, and it's a natural movement in life. So as far as taking care of yourself when you're in a combat situation or a survival situation, that's where the martial arts would come into play. You should live a lifestyle where you are practicing all the time.
And you have to train. You have to keep your reflexes so that when you want it, it's there. When you want to move, you're moving. And when you move, you are determined to move. Not taking 1 inch, not anything less than that. If I want to punch, I'm gonna do it, man.
It's just like when you participate in sports, you play that sport all the time. You make time, you go out and play. Okay? You make time, you eat. Martial arts should be as natural to you as you sitting down at the dinner table and eating.
To me, okay, to me, ultimately, martial art means honestly expressing yourself. Now, it is very difficult to do. I mean, it is easy for me to put on a show and be cocky, and be flooded with a cocky feeling and then feel like pretty cool and all that. Or I can make all kinds of phony things, you see what I mean, blinded by it, or I can show you some really fancy movement. But to express oneself honestly, not lying to oneself, and to express myself honestly, now that, my friend, is very hard to do.
That's what martial arts is about, trusting yourself, your inner being, in helping you in your conscious state. Okay? Because in your conscious state, you're going to wind up being a judge, and that will wind up getting you hurt or killed. Should I or shouldn't I? You have to react to a situation and trust in your inner self to get you out of it.
I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now, you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now, water can flow, or it can crash. Be water, my friend. Like that, you see?
Oh, I see. I get the idea. I get the...
Survival through simplicity. That's what Sanukis means. Okay? Wazi means the same exact thing. All I'm doing is taking the foundation that my teacher gave me, and I'm putting my own personal flavor to it, because that's what he wanted.
Movement, being where you're supposed to be at the right time. It's timing. And when a man attacks you, you attack him for greater speed. But always keep him unbalanced because you think that he's really getting over, but you're coming in also. See, when a man drives towards you and you move back, you take away strength. But as he's driving towards you, you move towards him, and then respecting him, you sidestep him with the circular motion and destroy its whole balance structure. If I touch you, you can forget it. I have you.
As a martial artist, it's an everyday thing for me. It's a lifestyle. I train every day. I always try to better myself spiritually and mentally. And and physically get my body to be as strong and as fast and as adaptable as I can, so that if and when a situation happens, I'm always ready for it. Most people, when they think about martial arts, they don't think of it as an art. They always think of it in terms of violence. And sometimes in movies, you know, the chopsaki kung fu movies and people flying around and doing all these fantastical things. But in reality, it's really about the involvement of your body. And there's always a transference of emotion between you and the opponent.
You're fighting in their aura. So if you're in their aura, you can feel their movement and you move along with them. Do your job and leave. So he taught you how to enter. The other part was up to you when, after he taught you basic movements, the artistic side of it will be yours. And then he taught you how to exit.
Martial arts has a very important meaning in my life because it gives me a sense of balance.
Sanwa-Z, as far as it's a spiritual art to me. Okay, when my students get to a certain level, which most of them are not at that level, you allow your spirit to take over, and when you do your movements, you just let it be. Okay, everybody has a body rhythm, okay, and you have to get taught how to tune into your own body rhythm. Once you allow yourself to tune into your own body rhythm and not try to emulate somebody else's, then you will be able to defend yourself without a problem.
Well, I mean, definitely in the beginning I had no intention or whatsoever that what I was practicing and what I'm still practicing now would lead to this to begin with. But martial art has a very, very deep meaning as far as my life is concerned, because as an actor, as a martial artist, as a human being, all these I have learned from martial art.